everyone. I've just finished doing an interview with Cape Talk and about Carlos abducting Eva. And the important thing for me, for you guys to know at this stage, is that it is not safe for you to approach him personally. Please, if you spot them, do not approach them. Carlos is not safe to approach. He is a black belt karate instructor. He also could be armed, I don't know. And he's very volatile. So please, please keep yourself safe. I so deeply appreciate any and all information that is coming through. If you spot them, keep an eye on them. Keep tracking them from a distance, a safe distance, and call for help immediately. Call for help immediately. That is the most important thing. Thank you, everyone.
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Please do make sure that you are subscribed, you guys. I do appreciate the support that you have been showing to this channel, how you are watching the videos, liking, sharing, everything. I appreciate it. So listen, you guys, the story that I'm going to do today, it's not a nice one. It's one of those that give you that feeling in your stomach, especially when you are a parent, because it's a parent's worst nightmare becoming a reality. There is a 6-year-old girl, you guys, that is missing, okay? They lived in Johannesburg, but there are possibilities that the person that took this child is somewhere in Cape Town. But let me explain to you what happened. So the name of this girl is Eva Tembo. For some reason, the articles that are talking about the story are not really mentioning the name of the mother, so I'll call her Miss Tembo. So Miss Tembo worked for this family, but it wasn't really a family because the boss was the only person that lived in this house, which was Carlos Robelo, who is a white man. So the mother worked for the white man, and what happens in most South African families happened with these people because she had worked for the family for a long time. They had become like family, okay, and to a point where even her child lived with her in the premises, and the child had gotten very close to this man, the Carlos Rebello. Okay, now it sounds like it had happened before that Mr. Carlos would help the worker, his worker or his maid, okay, or helper, to take her child to school. Maybe while she's busy working, he'll be the one to take the child to school. But this time she refused because she said, or she had discovered that when Mr. Carlos is saying that he is taking the child to school, he will be taking the child to the park. Okay. What happens at the park, you guys, I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. But she started refusing for this man to take this child to the park, to school, because she knew that he wasn't taking her to school, he was taking her to the park. Now, you guys, because she had refused for him to take the child to school, after some time, the child is missing, but also Mr. Carlos is missing with his Mercedes Benz, okay? And he hasn't been seen ever since, okay? He's left with a child. Now, there are reports that talk about how they have been spotted in Cape Town. Remember, these people are from Johannesburg. They have been spotted in Cape Town more than once, okay? Now, they haven't been found. So there are people that after they saw the story, they alerted the authorities to say, no, I've seen this man with this young black child, okay? So the chances are they are in Cape Town unless they've moved on to other places, but that's where they have been spotted. The registration for this car is HBN 940GP because they come from Johannesburg. So he disappeared with the child and the car and has been spotted in Cape Town, okay? Eva's father, Michael, has said that ever since they went missing, they haven't heard anything from the authorities because this has been reported to the authorities, okay? Now, you guys, here is a thing. There is a lady called Susanna who has done an interview where she is talking about the fact that she does believe that her father, who is Mr. Carlos, is the one that took the child. She says that this is not a situation where a stranger is kidnapping a child. She says that her father had bonded with this child, okay? Almost like now this is really his grandchild. And so when the mother didn't want him to take her to school, that's when he realized that they were trying to come between him and the child, and took the child with him. But you guys, the scary thing about this is that even this Susanna, who is claiming to be Carlos's daughter, is talking about how dangerous Mr. Carlos is. Okay, this is not somebody that people should even approach if they see him. So if you spot them, she says, don't approach them unless the authorities, because he is a dangerous man. There is one article that talked about how she, Susanna, was allegedly also abused by Mr. Carlos. So Mr. Carlos is somebody that cannot be trusted with a child. Also, they're saying that he is a karate man. So maybe if you try and approach him, he might do a spin kick on you. So you need to be very, very careful. Here's the thing, you guys. I really couldn't tell if Susanna is really trying to help this mother to find her child, or she is indirectly helping her father to get away with the child, because I feel like she is kind of saying to people, if you spot them, it's too dangerous for you to approach him. Okay, so I was like, are you trying to help the people get hold of him and get the child back, or are you trying to help him to get away, you guys? Because also the mentioning of the fact that no, but it's just because this man had bonded with this child. This is a girl, by the way, you guys. I don't know if I mentioned, it's a young girl that is missing with a man. So the mentioning of, no, this is a situation where this man has bonded so much with this child that he thinks that this is really his grandchild. I don't buy that story. I think we all know what this man wants with this child. I think we all know what this man possibly has done to this child. So that's why I'm saying that even though when I first watched the interview with Susanna, I was feeling like she's helping, but there is a part of me that feels like, are you helping, or are you helping your father to get away? Because if you are saying people must not approach, listen, you guys, like if a man has kidnapped a child, and we all know what people do to children, like, approach that child, approach that man. Okay, this is somebody of an community. Yeah, but this is a situation where umphakathi needs to. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, you guys. But the sad thing is that the child is still missing. They haven't found a child. And I think the frustrating situation for the parents is that it doesn't look like the authorities are doing much to track this man, because people have said that they've spotted this man with this child in Cape Town. But the mother still don't have her child back, you guys. Listen, trust nobody with your children. Trust nobody, trust no doctor, no teacher, no tuck shop owner, trust nobody with your child, okay? Because we have seen people do horrible things to children, okay? This is, I'm not going to say that English word because YouTube doesn't like it, okay? But this is a pedophile situation, if you know what I mean. I feel like it is, okay? But nobody wants to call it what it is, because no man is just going to take a girl child and run off with them. When he has his own daughter, Susanna, why didn't he call Susanna if he was feeling lonely and he wanted to spend time with his family? He should have called Susanna and they take a road trip, okay? This is not that kind of a situation. Somebody needs to find this child. So if you're there by Cape Town, you guys, and you spot this man here with this child, call the authority. But if ungakwazi ukuthi uvele nje uthathe isitini umsakaze ngesitini awe phansi before ufonela amaphoyisa, wenze kanjalo. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Like the video before Pumegona. Obviously, you guys, as I get more information, because even as I was reading that story, I was feeling like I need more information. Like, it's just like it has holes One thing that is clear is that there is a child that is missing, and a white man is suspected to be the one that took the child. He has been spotted in Cape Town. The mother and the father wants the child back. But there are just holes in the story that where you feel like I need more information, but there hasn't been a lot that has been published when it comes to the story. So when I get more information, I obviously will come back here and talk about it. But guys, let's be careful when it comes to people that spend time with their children everywhere, even sports, the coaches, all kind, everywhere. Thank you so much. Minda Tanda. Cool.